Oh, good to know you're good.
Yeah,
Glad
I'm
to
good.
hear it.
I'm feeling good.
Oh, are
like
you?
I should.
Should you? Do you really think that you deserve to feel good?
It feels good.
What have you done recently that would make you think you should feel good?
Played a video game.
Pathetic.
What younger bro playing a video game?
How
Fucking get the
how
news.
droll.
Call the local news, everyone.
So exciting. Local news here.
Hello, people.
Big news for everybody. Younger bro decided to play a video game yesterday. The world was shocked by this new exciting endeavor.
Hello, people. It's us, Bros Game 9. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm the host, Older Bro.
And today in Arceus, we
Holy
continue
shit.
evolving. What?
Why is it 1,000 fucking feet away?
I just want to touch. I want to. Anyway.
Oh, God.
So, we could have had a Electrode last stream because it evolves with a Leaf Stone.
Sure, that makes sense.
Why not?
Yeah, Leaf Stone, right.
Yeah, guys, I googled how to evolve this and it said level up.
For the
Fucking
normal
wrong.
one. Yeah, for the normal one, not this one.
No, it had a picture of the Sui form.
Oh, it's lying to you.
Fucking lying.
Level up by evolving it with a Leaf Stone.
Rufflet is the only one that seems to not have changed.
Yep.
Well, and the evolutions.
Should I do it?
Evolutions are fine too.
Do it.
The starters. Are
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, by not change, you mean the method. Because some of them actually change
Yes.
levels.
I wish they changed the level for Braviary.
Yeah.
It's level 50 something to evolve.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check out, Braviary not from
54.
the sky. Yo, I love my Braviary. How's it going? Now get
It does look very good, actually.
I love the new Braviary. It's so good.
Let's drop off some shit.
Alright, Braviary, you go in there. And Electrode, you go in there. And I will probably never use you again. Hey, Mr. Boy.
Hello, Mr. B. Hello, Croc.
Yeah, did you see the thing that Mr. B sent us? The first episode of, what was it? Double Dare or something like that.
I did not. I got the notification that I had missed something on Discord, but I did not see what it was yet.
Yay, sent us the first episode.
Are you done being mad at me? Am I done being mad at you, Mr. B?
When were you mad at him?
I'm not the one who stormed off from the stream. Me being mad at you.
Traces of a lost... Search for traces of a lost...
Yes, Mr. B, it's fine. I
Well,
didn't storm off. I fell asleep. That's great.
How do you fall asleep?
Yeah, no,
after
well,
that?
I was never mad at you. We assumed you were mad at us.
Yeah, we assumed that you rage quit
Which
us
probably
stream.
wasn't helped by, like, you guys, with you basically saying you guys suck anyways.
But yeah, Mr. B, I did watch it, and it's an okay show. Like, I feel like they tortured the kids a little bit. But, I'd rather watch Family Feud. Like, I felt that it was like child Family Feud in a way.
Child Family Feud.
Yeah, except the host pretty much punishes you if you get the wrong answer.
As you should.
Like, they have like physical challenges, and some of those challenges require them to get like eggs thrown at them.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, just...
Yeah, what's going on, Croc? Anything we can do?
Everything I do, we do it for us.
Your teacher doesn't trust you.
doesn't.
No, Mr. B definitely trusts you, Croc.
He's here to hold your hand.
But no, seriously though, what did your actual teacher, what's going on?
It'd be funny if I got another shiny Dusclops. I need a Dusknoir.
Move to the town that I teach. Mr. B, Croc can't just move to Maine.
Move. Yeah, unfortunately, he would have to put up a second mortgage in order to move there.
He doesn't have a mortgage yet.
I know.
How can it be so bad that you have to start out with a double mortgage? Oh, you're moving this summer.
Really?
Well, that's good to hear, Croc.
Oh, I won't.
Are you moving to Maine?
I won't know where he lives. Well, then we should probably get the Yu-Gi-Oh cards to him.
Yeah, we'll do it at some point. I don't know. I actually don't know how we're getting when will that'll happen, but
I'll probably
we'll
ask him
out.
for his address and we'll ship it to him.
We'll ship it to him. It's a bundle of pages without cover. Looks like they would fit into the gap in the journal. You obtained the old journal.
We read a passage. The rest of the pages seem to detail the writer's life in the village, which
gotcha, Mr. B.
sounds like it might have been in Alblaster Icelands. September 1. It's hard to believe it's been years now since I began living together in the large...
in the something.
I was flipping through my journal entries today and happened to be reminded of the...
I met once.
Yeah, I met once. And in all way, reminds me of that I met that day. But I remind myself that I live in the real world, not in a world of old fairy tales. Surely such things can't be true.
Oh, he doesn't trust you with your phone.
January 3rd. Why did I do it? Why did I have to remember that? Why speak of...
Well, to be fair, Croc,
dear,
most teachers
I
don't
regret
trust
so
students with
much
phones.
that it's too late for Reggie now. Is this... I don't know. I have lost forever the ribbons now. Oh, whoa, why did I leave... Yeah, why did I leave her? Why did I ever speak of it? If only I... If only I had held my tongue.
Yep.
Keep my silence. I wouldn't have ever been... I don't know.
I would never been forced to know such grief.
Forced to know such grief.
Yeah, or something.
The last journal entry.
You better return to Jubilee Village.
Yeah.
So, by the way, speaking of this, I just today saw I was reading the weirdest isekai that I have ever read. Ever.
Okay.
So, you know your standard isekai logic of die due to Truck-kun, wake up in a new world.
Yes.
Okay, well imagine it this way. Imagine the start of this is, your lover one day comes up to you and says, like, I don't love you anymore, I've fallen in love with this other girl. You fall asleep. You wake up in a completely different world. No idea who anyone is. The friends of whoever the hell you are pull you aside and basically give you the lowdown that you are actually the creation of the real human being that, you are currently are. Like, you have the person that you thought you were when you went to sleep is actually the, comic character that you, the real human being, wrote. And then you almost get hit by Truck-kun because you think that if you jump off a balcony and die, you'll reappear in the imagination world that you came from.
Did you find any trace of a settlement that might once
Hold
have
your
been
bro.
around
I
the-
don't love you anymore. I've fallen in love with another girl. Mr. B, we are not a
You're
couple.
When did you assume
When did this happen?
Look, you two got married off camera. You didn't know about it, but you accidentally signed a waiver into getting married to older to Mr. P. Which is
It is really good, but yeah, it's like, so literally this world, you isekai'd into the body of your creator, and then almost isekai yourself back into the comic book. Or in this case, it was an anime. Like, you almost isekai yourself back into an anime.
Ooh, I got a
It's like,
Dawnstone.
what the actual
still,
hell
yeah,
is going on?
Feels like the Matrix, which is real life.
Yeah, like, it's like, what the...
Go to Michigan. What's it
I'm
going?
very interested in this story, but it's like, what the fuck did I just read?
God, the amount of missions we've completed. Some white Vulpix. Oh, here we go. Alolan Vulpix.
Hold on, Croc has asked an important question. Why was he adopted? Well, Croc, because you signed the agreement. It was a verbal signing, but it was an agreement. Also because you show up. The main reason is because you show up. So.
I gotta keep running.
Also, you were very loved and cared for.
You know, a different kind of main character is if, like, so you choose your character when you start the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose, like, your body size. Like, they've all been very thin characters. What if, say, people want to be fat?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, generally, I mean, yeah, that's video game logic right there. You've not played Dark Souls yet. You don't understand customization.
Oh, the guy who keeps saying aloha.
Alola.
Or Lola, or whatever.
Oh, just the person I've been
Will
waiting
I
for.
ever find love? I'm right there with you, Croc.
Croc, I don't think a teacher can answer that question.
Oh, just the person I've been waiting
I
for.
just read that line.
Oh, you did? I didn't.
Yeah.
know.
My Kyo wandered off to play. You're fucking what?
Huh.
But they haven't come back yet. Do you think you
Nickname.
could help me find them?
Kyo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Back home in Alola, Vulpix were called Kyo, you see.
Uh-huh.
Kin!
Oh, there he is.
Oh, did you not go to play with the rest?
Yo, that looks so
This
good.
is what an Alolan Vulpix looks like. They blend right into the snow with their white fur, so trying to find them all just by myself would take ages, and I'm still missing 5 of them.
5?
You should be able to find my Vulpix playing around the avalanche slopes. Could you find them all and tell them to come back?
So around the slopes. Jesus Christ. Yep, we're going on a baby hunt, and we don't know how to weed them out. I find one of his Alolan.
No, Croc, you
Vulpix
cannot
is
commit. You
shiny.
cannot burn down Mr. B's house because he's not giving you the answer you're looking for.
You can burn one down for me.
Not Mr. B. Well, why would you burn something else down? Because Mr. B gave you an answer you weren't happy with.
What is it? It's burning out.
Shut up, phone.
That dust cloud was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. Not now, Prism. I'm busy.
Okay, where would an Alolan Vulpix be?
You're going to burn down your old bully's house?
Oh, found one.
Croc, if they've stopped bullying you, I think it's too late to burn down their house. Also, you shouldn't have ever wanted to burn
Hello.
down their house. Q.
What did that say? I think he said it went back to camp.
Yes, probably. You never let me do anything. That's not true. I let you do plenty of things.
Oh, found 2. Wow, this is easier than I thought.
Yeah, that surprisingly has been easier than I thought it'd be too.
Okay, now. Yes, it went off to the camp. Okay. So 3 more. Look, I just know what a Alolan Vulpix will do. That's why I can find it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, found another.
Then I won't. Then you won't need me to look up anything, right? Because you know exactly where they'll be.
Let's hope.
Gone.
To your left. I thought that was shiny for a second. It looked a little light.
Yeah, no.
Do you think they'd be in a mound of snow?
I doubt it.
Found one behind a rock. Maybe there are more behind rocks. There's probably one up here somewhere.
Not sure.
Damn it. Very hard to survey the area when you're going outside the zone.
It's very hard to survey the area.
See?
Yep, there's one. It's very hard to survey the area when you're trying to look for a white thing on a white background.
It hasn't been that hard so far. Now the last one. There's one more. One heart feeds the fire.
Well, the thing that sucks is even if you asked me to find them, we'd have to go to literally every location, I bet you. So I would not know which ones you've done.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure it stay within the slopes. That looks like a satchel. That's because it is.
Yep. Maven!
90 points.
I wish you could just steal the stuff out of the satchel.
Seriously.
Like, I don't give a shit about the merit points. I just want the shit in the satchel.
That's why I thought this thing was, but it wasn't. Maybe it's on top of this.
Could be.
It is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it could be.
It's like, this thing is pretty tall. Good job, Vulpix. You turned around.
Well, time to head back to the snowfield
That
camp.
was way too easy.
Surprisingly, it was very easy.
Look, I just knew what I was looking for and I found it. That's all I did.
German. I feel like Zero would get along well with Mr. B.
Look, if Zero ever shows back up, I'm sure they will. Alright, Alola.
I was really
Can I have a free Vulpix?
I was really unhappy with like having to take language class. Very
I hated language class.
Also, they didn't have Japanese as an option. Thanks for helping me search for them. They're all back safe and sound.
Vulpix.
Hell, I'd even take Korean.
Uh-oh, this one.
Oh, this one seems to have taken a liking to you. If it's alright for you, could you take this little one with you? I'm certain it'll help you in your survey work.
Okay. So we got free Vulpix.
You got Vulpix.
You're lying.
I'm never leaving Mr. B and Zero alone again. We'll be here at the snowfield camp for a while. I'd love it if you'd stop by from time to time and show me how Vulpix is doing.
Yeah, we got a Vulpix.
Your high school had French, Spanish, German, Japanese, Chinese, Russian, and Latin? How the fuck do you speak Latin?
Did they put it in my box somewhere? What happened to the Vulpix? I'd think it'd be right here, but
You probably had an open spot somewhere in your box and it's just not visible.
yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, fuck that.
I'm sure I can find it.
I'm
if you
sure
take a
it's in
second.
there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere.
Okay, so next quest.
Remember, you can sort these to be all the incomplete quests at top.
At home under the. There you go.
Bringing in the eaves,
Wow,
bringing in the
Don't
eaves.
have that much.
Well, we also need to make sure that these are the only quests left. Because I don't actually know how many quests there are.
No, there's still a couple missing.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like we probably should check and see how many quests there
Speak with
are.
Ida outside one of the. Well, it's not here. So where are we going? Oh yeah, guys, by the way, since this is episode 30, we do have a time increase today.
Of a half an hour.
Yep. It's because we don't think there's going to be that much left of the game, or else we'd go to 2 hours.
Well, and I really don't want to go to 2 hours because, like, I need to sleep.
Oh, you can see my Arcanine.
Growlithe, use Fire
it's-
Blast.
It's sitting.
Very cute.
Chime. You're with the Survey Corps, right? Trimeco's decided to nest in my house. Do you think you can help me? Yeah, help me move it. Chime. I made it myself. Yeah.
It made itself.
It made itself at under the eaves before I even noticed. It seems hollow enough, but
Mellow.
mellow enough. but
Hollow
I'm not
enough.
at ease with having a Pokemon so close. I've already spoken to some homeowners who'd be willing to let Trimeco move in with them. What I'd like you to do is have a look at the homes and make sure they'd be fit for Trimeco. It's not like I can tell what Trimeco feels, so. The first place I'd like you to check is that farmer's house near the fields. Think you could find a nice place for Trimeco to hang there? Mm-hmm. We gotta keep running. Run! Hello? Investor Gate. Chime. It's gonna go back to. It's gonna go back, yeah. It's gonna stay with Ida. That's what's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Actually, I've taken a liking to Trimeco, so I've wasted your time.
So there are 94 side quests before the Daybreak update.
Yeah, and we have the update.
Yep. So, as of the Daybreak update, there are...
Alright, now I have to go to the hut by the sea.
There are an unknown number of quests.
What?
So, the guide lists 107 quests, and then it says the final quest is 108 through 122 plus question mark. Because, do you know the training grounds? There's a series of quests called the Path of Solitude. It has an unknown number of quests. Because I guess they might be unlimited? We don't know. So... the guide is uncertain how many there are.
Maybe you're gonna look it up on Google directly and see. If
I did. This is what I found up with, but I'll check this request specifically.
It's possible we might just not do it then.
Here it is. Oh. Fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, here's why. Though any single Pokemon can challenge the Path of Solitude at the training grounds, Garrett requests you complete it with a certain Pokemon over and over again. So, if I had to guess, you have to complete it with every Pokemon, which means there's how many Pokemon in this game?
About 200.
There are 200 Path of Solitude quests then.
Nope.
Yeah, just we'll do one.
I don't
path.
even know if I'll do
we
one.
might do one. But fuck that.
Looks like so. It likes lively places. It's always great to have some activity around.
Because literally what it does is it puts a stamp on the Pokemon's page that you've done that. So it has to be one for every single Pokemon.
Wait, that's how you get the stamps? I thought.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No. On the page itself, there's a stamp for every Pokemon's page. That stamp just tells you that you've gotten all the Pokemon in that region. But there's a special stamp for that, the Solitude quest for every page.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Guys, if I decide to do that, it's gonna be much later.
Fuck. Yeah, because it doesn't even know how many there are. It just says series of quests.
Investigate, goddammit. Thank you. Chime.
Chime.
Guess it likes it.
Is that your Chimecho? Why don't you
That's
come
a
and train
girl.
with us? Oh, sorry. Is that your Chimecho? Why don't you come and train with us? Chime.
Nope.
Chime.
Just wants to hang there.
Seems like Chimecho doesn't like to battle. Nope,
Yeah.
that's not gonna be good.
And I don't like to battle either, so I'm not even...
They are also very hard.
Oh, okay, then I'm probably just not gonna do it.
Again, we might do
Not worth
one
it.
to determine how bad it is, but yeah, I wouldn't expect us to do those quests. Especially if they're not really quests.
No.
That's...
I keep having loading problems on my fucking phone. Like, I have to literally close Twitch.
One
and
of them is
reopen it.
using Eevee to beat a Hisuian Zoroark. Oh, so it's all that quest that Younger Bro got ultra pissed off about. It's just 200 of that quest.
Jesus.
Oh, good.
I guess it's only natural that some Pokemon don't like the battle. I'm sorry to scare you, Chimecho.
Shine!
Oh, it's telling me not to worry about it. How about next door to me then? It's hardly different at all from my place. I just had a chat with my neighbors and they said they'd be fine with Chimecho hanging around.
Well, next door.
Next door. What? It's having problems investigating. Chime.
Chime!
Nope, he likes her. Oh, pardon me. I know, I just sent you chasing about looking for a good home for Chimecho, but I think I'd like it to stay with me after all. See, I've wasted your time. You've really helped me understand Chimecho a lot better, and I think we can actually live together now. It just dawned on me that hearing its adorable cry coming from under the eaves is part of my routine now. Chime! You're going to live with me from now on, aren't you, Chimecho? Thank you for all your help. I'm glad this village has security corps.
Survey Corps.
Whatever.
Home under the eaves, home under the eaves. Such a joyous
Alright.
noise with chime echo under the eaves.
What? Shaman, you will become level 90.
Shame! Shame on Shaman!
Yeah, Shame was actually stronger than Sylveon, and then Sylveon passed him.
Yeah, guys, but once Younger Bro's done with this, the quests before the hunting quest, so this last one, I am going to make you go through every quest just to make sure we have not missed any numbers on the list. Like, I might not look up exactly what they are, like how we have to get them, but I will look up, like...
I think we're more than prepared.
We can begin our investigation as soon as you're prepared. You ready to go now? Excellent. Off to the Heights camp with us.
Remember, she's monotone.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Off to the Heights camp with us, then.
Yeah, this is the Daybreak update.
Oh, perfect. Here we go. Let's break the day. We haven't seen anything out of the ordinary yet, nor has Munchlax reacted to anything. Shall we wait for a while to see whether something happens?
Mm-hmm. Oh, nothing happened.
Well, that's sad.
We find more legendary Pokemon.
It's raining, and it looks like it's going to get worse.
9.
Come on. Are you worried about the rainstorm, Munchlax? We still don't know what's causing these mysterious massive mass outbreaks. Double massive.
How will we find one?
Perhaps that fancy map of yours can show us something. Come on!
Munchlax. Uh-oh. Go here.
Oh.
Oh.
Investigate 3.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on!
Please tell me we don't have to do this for every map.
A massive mass outbreak is a phenomenon in which many mass outbreaks, blah, 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 who cares? Finish investigating. Catch or defeat Pokemon at a mass outbreak before it disappears. Seems you have some idea where to look for these outbreaks now. Why not check a few? Seeing at least 3 ought to give us some idea what's going on.
I wonder if any of them will have a shiny.
Go to 3.
I'll go to the 3 closest ones.
3!
I know that some shiny, like, it's Golbat.
Yep.
Might just fight him.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, there's no way to change targets, is there?
No, there is. I
No.
can.
I keep
but I
forgetting,
can't target all of them.
Yeah. You just have to, well, yeah. I mean, there aren't that many moves like Surf. Are there any moves like Surf in this game that can target multi-Pokemon?
I have used Earthquake and it didn't work.
Gotcha. So yeah, there are just no multi-hit moves.
Not that I've found.
Ow.
Ow.
Yeah, I can show you what the life steal's like.
Yeah, I got training kits.
By the way, it's interesting that Leech Life now is a bite. It used to be like a prick, and now it's like an actual like bite attack.
Leech Bite.
Yeah. I believe that would be called a draining bite. Insufficient.
Oh, that's interesting. It's Crobat and Golbat.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, feel free to let me know if I can find any shiny Pokemon during these missions.
Mass squared outbreaks.
Like, I know after you complete these missions you can, but yeah.
You are actually about to die.
What the fuck? Why are they? They're not even using like an agility style. Like they just keep hitting with Air Cutter. Like
Air Cutter is very good. You might have to. I was gonna say, if you actually live, you might have had to drain. Cresselia! Yeah, that's better. There's still another one.
I think that's the last one. I do need Crobat, so I'll catch this one if I can.
I expected you were gonna like. Good, go.
Okay.
All right, so if I took my trip to New York City, would I be hot or cold? Mr. B, you live in Maine. How would going to New York ever not be hot? Like, where would we have to live where that'd be cold?
It'd be funny if this was Paris.
Like I'm actually, like, I'm struggling to think of where we could possibly live that would be less in our direction.
Kadabra? I do need...
Because, like, you know we live in the United States. We have told you that. It's like, it's not like we're in, like, New Brunswick, Canada or something. Like... But, like, in terms of how close are you? Yeah, that's true. That's what I was gonna say. It's like, you're still not hot, but you are warmer. I mean, you're warmer given that you left Maine. But you know what I mean.
I think this is the last one. Moonblast.
Yeah, we're still quite a ways away, Mr. B.
Say the rain doesn't show signs of stopping anytime soon. Wait, what? Where's the other one? It says I'm fighting too. What the fuck?
They were in each other.
Yeah, what the fuck was going on with that? Again, it's why do they get 2 turns? I don't understand that. It didn't use an agile style.
To be fair, Mr. B, at some point this summer, we're going to be going to Yellowstone. So, it's legit possible that even while you're visiting us, we'd be, like,
Even
miles and
further
miles away. Like, even further than normal.
If we weren't close to you, we're not.
Yeah, it's even farther away.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have no actual. I'm being vague here, but I also actually don't know how far away we are from New York City. I'm just gonna give a vague number of, like, you've got over 1,000 miles to go to get to us. Like, that. I don't know if that number is an over-exaggeration or not. I have not clue. Can you go to Yellowstone? Croc. It's our immediate family. We have no room in the car.
It's a ponytail outbreak. What the shit? Ponytail won't hurt us, I don't think. So I'll just catch all of them. That one didn't even notice. We find shiny Ponyta, please.
We already have a shiny Ponyta. Why would we need to find another one?
I'm pretty sure I can run them off.
I mean, I guess we could use a shiny Rapidash.
Go run. I have shiny Rapidash.
No, Pokemon Go Run. Okay, then you need shiny Ponyta again.
Is that it?
I guess so.
I didn't get anything.
Well, I don't see any other.
There it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the one you ran off.
But it disappeared in front of me.
Well, apparently it can't disappear. It'll just
There
spawn
we
right back into the map somewhere. So to answer that question, no, you can't run them off.
Yeah, I can. Like, 3 or 4 of them disappeared from me.
No, I don't know. They came back then.
But the ponytail came back. It wouldn't stay away.
Okay. That line, I was about to say that line didn't fit with the rhyme scheme, but the rhyme scheme actually was altered in a way that made it fit better than the normal rhyme scheme.
The Ryan scheme.
Like, that actually worked better than the cat came back.
Alright.
So, thank you for your investigation in the Obsidian Fieldlands.
Now we have to do it for every other map.
Did you learn anything about these mass outbreaks?
They come in rainstorms.
What could that mean? Do Pokemon gather when there's especially heavy rain? I wonder whether Munchlax is reacting to the rainstorm or to the mass outbreaks. We'll just have to investigate further, but how best to do so? We've had a good look around the Obsidian Fieldlands, but it's only raised more questions.
That frown doesn't suit you at all. I think you actually.
Yes, it was me.
Yeah.
Oh, Mistress Kaba. Or Caliba.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Mass outbreaks occur during rainstorms. I've never heard of such a thing. But of course, life is full of surprises. After all, it's not often the Pokemon from beyond our world appear at the Temple of Sinnoh either. Perhaps these Pokemon are reacting to the arrival of mighty Palkia. Why don't we head back to Jubilee Village? Arusa's shop may be a good place to visit. That girl is awfully popular after all. And where people gather, information abounds. Of course, the hairdressers.
Good thinking.
Yeah, this Munchlax is actually a human from the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon form. In this world. If anyone has seen one of these mass outbreaks, they might be willing to share the details with us. So then, I'll wait for you at the hairdressers. God, this voice kills me. Every time. So I'm trying to sound like an even older, voice than the professor. And it's just like, oh, God.
Boys. Hello.
I might have to go get some water, actually.
Hello. Oh, bro.
Oh, hello.
Let
me go get some water.
You need some water?
This is gonna be like a stream and a half, so I'm gonna need it.
It's possible we'll only see her one other time. Oh, hello. She beat us here. I don't know who that is. Carol Chan. Mr. B's like, use a Carol Channing voice. I'm like, who the hell's that? Now, Croc has a question.
Yes, Croc, what is your question?
Here we
Also,
go.
I don't know who that is either. Ugh,
Oh,
hold on.
younger bro, Mistress Caliba's waiting for you. Come on.
No, that one's also me.
I don't remember anymore.
Remember? I'm doing the person who's from Fire Emblem.
Right.
What's my task? I'll see that it's done. I heard about all these mass outbreaks. I bet there's some sort of Pokemon festival.
No.
It's like what I heard from a customer who came here from Johto. Apparently on nights with a full moon, Clefairy get together and dance.
We know.
It's basically a gathering of Pokemon that only happens when certain conditions are met. Sounds pretty similar to mass outbreaks, don't you think? So mass outbreaks could be a festival for Pokemon to enjoy the rainstorms.
You may have a point.
Okay, that could be an interesting theory. It seems to me you're still biting your tongue, Arizu. Have you heard anything else? Well, I did hear something weird from a Diamond Clan friend of mine.
And that is?
They said they saw a mass outbreak of alphas in the Crimson Mirelands.
Which Pokemon could also be a pirate? Spearow.
Yeah, Jack Spearow.
But seriously, do alphas even gather in groups? My friend must have made a mistake, right? Alphas grouping together in this part of a mass outbreak, it sounds dangerous.
Really? And which Pokemon would it be then?
Hold on, I think I know the answer
Because
to
I know the
this.
Jack Spearow one.
I think I know the answer to this. Even the Lady of the Ridge would be no match for mass outbreaks of alphas. Go for it, Croc. It's natural to worry about the unknown. That's why Younger Bro's investigating this for us now, to put our concerns to rest. You're right. It seems our next step is to investigate the Crimson Mirelands.
Of course it is.
Now we're going in order.
The Arbok.
I think Jack Spearow would have been funnier.
Yeah. You ready to head to the Crimson Mirelands with me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Then let's be off to the Mireland camp for some mass outbreak research. Oh, what was I gonna say?
We were going to say a lot of things.
Well, yeah, that's always true. So I was talking to somebody about the Weasel, or I was talking to somebody about Pokemon Arceus, and they were talking about the Weasel side quest.
Okay.
That side quest, is like, according to them, they're like, yeah, that side quest is kind of bullshit.
Wait, which one?
The Weasel side quest, because the size that guy's looking for is literally one of the biggest sizes Pokemon you can get before you have to give it, like, before you just get to alphas. So the person was like, yeah, it's legitimately more easier to get an alpha Weasel and just give him that than it is to get a normal size Weasel that he'll accept.
So we got lucky.
Yeah, because it's like the biggest Weasel you can get, or the second biggest. It's like it's in that, like, the highest possible range.
Dang. Yes, Croc, it's possible to do
Probably.
that.
With nearly everything.
Well, I mean, technically, I don't think can the starter Pokemon you're given be shiny? It's like, I guess technically that couldn't be shiny.
No. You'd have to go catch one.
Yeah,
you
so,
can't shiny hunt the starters.
anyways, what do you want? I heard rumors that you've been investigating mass outbreaks or some such, but I merely have already solved the mystery. All that remains is to gather evidence. Really?
Really?
Not bad, Melly. The reason these Pokemon have been mysteriously gathering in rainstorms is to give praise to the great Melly, naturally.
How am I not
Surprised.
I think we've wasted our time here. Yeah.
Munch. Don't look so sour, you two.
Oh, Mr. B, we finally found the scene that you showed us.
There it is. I realize it's a difficult truth to accept right now, but the awe I inspire as both sun and shadow to Adaman. Wait, you sure you didn't misspell S-U-N to S-O-N? Like, I think it should be S-O-N. Is clearly apparent to Pokemon, and it should be apparent to people alike. And it's thanks for your adorable efforts in proving my theory true. No one's proving that theory true. I'll give you this generous reward. We don't want it. Go on, take them. They're Aguav berries, quite a rarity here in Hisui, you know.
They're witch berries.
Can someone please slap this bitch?
It might surprise you to know, Croc, this is a guy.
Yeah, this is a guy.
But still, he's a bitch.
Yeah. As for why these Pokemon gather during rainstorms, well, that's surely to represent how I'm simply overflowing with wonderful qualities. Yes, I may. I don't even know what that blocked that for, but I don't care. Probably sexism or something. I have no clue. Oh, bully. No, that's the new one. Mr. B just being like, you just said bitch, Automot. And with that nugget of wisdom, I shall be off. Huh.
Can we go set him on fire after the rainstorm?
Yeah, when the Automod itself says bitch. He was very shy and withdrawn as a child, until one day he announced he was going to work hard to help Adaman. I was happy to see him grow more optimistic, but I fear he may have taken that to extremes.
That's understatement.
He is a male Karen. But Aguav berries, where could he have found them? Munch, 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 munch. Munchlax, did you just eat some of the Aguav berries? Munchlax ate 5 Aguav berries. Munch, munch!
You took my berries. Whoa.
What's this? It looks like your fancy map is responding to Munchlax again.
Mm-hmm. These aren't hidden.
Yeah.
Massive mass outbreak. Oh, I have to go to these specific 3 now.
Now the map shows not only the outbreak location, but the Pokemon there as well.
Interesting.
What does this mean, Munchlax? Munch!
I
While mass outbreaks are ongoing, you can give Agua berries to Mize Munchlax to find out what Pokemon are appearing at each mass outbreak location. So you have to give Agua berries to Munchlax to find out.
Whatever.
Well, I don't know what that Sparkle said, but I think that said something. It might have been a shiny thing. I don't know. All Karens must be executed. Pretty sure, Croc, if we exterminated all Karens, we'd the species of the human race would die. Well, I guess younger bro just doesn't give a shit about these dialogue lines being read.
Well, it's just we keep talking and we go on tangents and so.
Yes,
it's like,
how dare we take a moment and talk? I said one thing. I was about to read the line. You're just like, I need to hit skip.
There was one time we took up pretty much the rest of the stream, so I'm trying to avoid that.
That's
again.
fine. Just let me read the lines. Krogunk! I cannot do Krogunk's voice.
Bro. It's hard to do it.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
Younger
he says
bro,
bro.
I'm disappointed in you. So says Croc. Let us talk.
I did. That's why I skipped the dialogue.
Let us talk and then go back to the dialogue. You insane bastard.
I do actually need shiny Krogunk, but I don't need to catch it. I'm done catching Krogunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to say Krogunk. You have to say crow like 3 times in a row. Crow.
No, I can't do it. Yeah, I just can't do the like scream that it does.
Krogunk.
Yeah. Just like it's a weird upshoot that it's like, I can't do it. Yeah, it's like it's not pitched high enough. It's near impossible. I have no idea how it's done. Times you've seen it use Mud Bomb. Oh, there you go.
At least I'm getting something out of this.
Psycho Killer.
It'd be interesting if you hit a Pokemon and there was another Pokemon right near it that it also could take damage.
I know. Like contact damage.
Yeah,
or
like,
something?
well,
Yeah.
you also got hit by my attack because you were standing too close.
I mean, you can get hit by the attack.
Yeah. Wait, if you're telling me if you stand too close to the Pokemon that's getting attacked, you can take damage?
Yes.
My god. That's cool, but my god.
Yep, that's it. Okay.
Like,
Oh.
by the way, guys, even though these streams are over an hour, we do not run ads during them. So do not worry, we will not run ads during these streams.
Nope. That's only. For
That's
shiny.
only for the shiny hunting.
I thought I heard the shiny sound effect.
Mr. B just undercut Croc, or overcut Croc. How was your week?
Go, Braviary, go. Also, guys, I have not found a shiny since
Wow.
Bergmite.
Yeah.
Lickitung will attack you if you provoke them. I guess it takes a lot for Lickitung to attack you.
Maybe it doesn't consider Pokeballs an attack. You got Licky Licky.
I knew I needed Licky Licky, but I just kept catching them.
A new horde seems to have formed. Oh no!
Oh,
It's all Licky Licky.
okay. I'll take Licky Licky.
Yeah, like
I don't
5
need
of them.
I don't need a shiny one. I mean, I'm here, might as well. Like,
Yeah.
this helps me with the Pokédex, so.
Yeah.
I'm just not running because I don't want to provoke it.
I think you legit are going to get 10 of these.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get
You'll legit get the
Boom.
full 10.
full 10.
Yeah.
Great.
Alright.
These last few weeks are the longest decade of my life.
Oh, now that was a toxic croak raid.
That's so great. So Mr. B, how are the last 3 weeks different than like your normal like 3 weeks during this time of the year?
So I'm probably just gonna battle it.
It's like I assume that this like is about the same as any that this year's schooling should be about the same as any other year's schooling.
I really hope I don't find another shiny Psyduck. I don't need it.
Oh, it obliterated morale. Yeah, that'll do it.
Now, Yanma.
Oh, where are you going to, Croc?
I don't. Oh, fuck. Whoa, what move was that?
Oh, I hope you have fun.
That bug buzz? I really don't want to fight one of these at a time, please. Looks like we're fighting one of them at a time.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm guessing there haven't really been that much in terms of break. So, yeah, that's gonna suck. I mean, people joke that, people have joked that, oh, it's like the 850th of March. But, for a lot of school kids, it probably does actually feel like it's just the 800th day of the same month. Because it just keeps going on and on and on. Are you okay? What in the fuck happened? Give younger bro a second, guys. I think he might be having some stomach problems. Or some pain problems. Might need to stand up. Or possibly lay down. Yeah. Mr. B's asking, is the pain in the left or lower right abdomen?
Okay.
Or lower left or lower right?
It's not that. It's an old kind of thing that used to happen to me when I was younger. Now it seems like it's coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
I basically start thinking about something, and when I remember that something usually comes with a smell, and that smell kind of makes me dizzy, and it fucks me up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so
never mind. It is not the lower abdomen pain.
So yeah, it's just my body trying to remember a smell, and it makes me lightheaded.
That's really weird.
Yeah,
like that is the weirdest description. Like I know exactly. I know what you're saying, but it's like that sounds incredibly weird.
I hate it so much because I'm afraid it's gonna make me sick.
Yeah, I can get that.
Oh shit. Oh. Hopefully I'll be 100% by the end of this stream. Cause yeah, I got lightheaded.
I was gonna say, stop and smell the roses. Maybe quite literally.
Damn. What also sucks about it is whenever this happens, I get like a memory, like a memory kind of just flashes before my eyes.
Yep.
And then I remember the smell in that memory, and then I get a whiff of it, and I start getting lightheaded.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a weird situation, Croc. Like, because there isn't really much you can do about it.
Yeah, guys. This has happened ever since I was 6 or 7, where I start to smell something, and then that smell reminds me of something, and things start flashing before my eyes, and it starts making me dizzy. Oh, it sucks. I hate it. Like, this is the second time it's happened to me when I turned 21, and I've not had it happen to me since I was like 10, 12.
Yeah.
Around there. So, it coming back, oh, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Especially during stream. I hate that's happening during stream.
Yeah. Well, it kind of sucks because it's one of those things where it's like there isn't anything you can do about it, so it's just kind of like, well, we gotta pause the stream and take like 5 minutes for me to like get back into the ability to play the game.
Like at worst, it'll make me pass out.
Yeah.
I haven't passed out from it yet, but
hopefully the worst is you'll pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm wondering if like distracting yourself from it would be beneficial. I legit don't know. Like Like standing up and walking around might be beneficial in that like it causes you to physically have to think about other things. Okay.
Well, not
Okay,
done.
so we have to do
I guess I wasn't done.
report to Mai with your findings.
Oh, I didn't go to mine.
Go to Mai.
But yeah, hopefully.
Yep.
Hopefully, I don't have much. I don't want this to happen anymore. I really don't.
Oh yeah.
Like I hate it. It makes me lightheaded. I get dizzy.
Yep.
It sucks. Wasn't I her?
Yes.
I hear you've finished your investigation in the Crimson Mirelands. Well done, younger bro. Would a need hug help? Sure, Mr. P.
Absolutely. Always helpful.
Ugh.
Here it is, here to help us.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a hot shower after this stream. Like that's gonna
That's
help
also
a
helpful.
lot.
What happens twice will happen thrice, or so they say. Mass outbreaks seem likely to occur in the Cobalt Coastlands and other areas as well. So I've been discussing the issue with Irida.
Yes.
Why don't we demonstrate to her what has been keeping us so busy?
Thank you for the hug.
Thank you for the hug, Mr. B. We can turn our investigation to the Cobalt Coastlands next. Munch! Ah, yes, Munchlax. I know what's been keeping you busy is eating. Don't worry, you'll get your berries. But I still wonder, what lies behind Munchlax's strange reaction to eating a guava berries? How does he know which Pokemon are gathering and where during a mass outbreak?
Oh, good luck with that,
Oh,
Croc.
have fun, Croc.
He's kind of a genius.
He's some kind of genius. Perhaps. Hopefully our investigations will shed some light into this mystery. They will not.
Well, let me offer you a kind hand. I've learned some things about massive mass outbreaks myself. You can find shinies easier.
I knew the leader of the Pearl Clan could help us.
Mysteries going on is in Vasisui.
Peak.
That's peak? Really?
Yes.
Pique my interest after all.
Yeah, most people just spell it like the other peak. Because holy shit is that word
Yeah.
not easy to spell. So.
And on top of that, we're friends. I'll always come if you ask for help.
Since
Friends.
when? We'd seen each other around before, but after talking more at the Harmony Festival, we found we agreed on lots of things, like being women.
Yeah. And we talked about you a lot. I mean, such as how exactly we think Adamant is doing as a leader.
He needs a
sucks.
wife. And we decided we'd help each other out, despite being from different clans.
Anyway, that's how I got involved with the investigation in the coastlands. And I heard from Iscan and Lena that they'd both seen something that was like a mass outbreak, but stronger.
What are your thoughts on these mass outbreaks, Irida?
Well, I wonder what about them causes Pokemon to flock together this way. Perhaps there's been some shift in space because of Mighty Palkia's appearance. I'd certainly be glad to have more Pokemon around. It would help Hisui flourish. But it's too early to conclude it's all for the best. Hordes of strong Pokemon can be dangerous. I'll be sure to warn Lena to be careful too.
To be fair, she's probably she's probably too busy spending time with Iskin to give a crap.
Yeah.
I'll head to Jubilee Village once I wrap up a few things here. We can meet again, or we can meet at the front gates when it's time to set on our next investigation.
That was 97.
Yep.
Well, I'm getting a lot of items for this.
Yep.
I do like the amount of items I'm getting. By the way, how much of the stream do we have left?
Another 20 minutes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Would you believe that an hour and a half is a long time? The next step of our investigation is to look for mass outbreaks in the Cobalt Coastlands. Thanks as always for all the help.
Yeah, we got 3 more maps to do this with.
Yep. Right then, let's set off for the beachside camp. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then let's go.
Little darling. What a fine surprise meeting you two while on fetching supplies for our settlement. Caliba filled me in. You're looking into mass outbreaks that happen during rainstorms. Well then, I'll tell you what I recommend. Sticky globs. Here you go, young man.
I'm sorry, what?
Hitting a Pokemon with a sticky glob will slow it right down. I bought the recipe at the Craftworks myself by request from the settlement. I'd better get back to the Icelands, not that it'll take much time with well-trained legs like these.
Also to probably make Mr. B happy, because as I recall, he's upset with this character.
Yeah.
Interesting, the Pearl Clan is recommending the Galaxy Team's sticky globs. Right then, let's set out for the beachside camp.
Mm-hmm. Sticky globs.
What character you upset with? The guy from the ice region. Mr. Climb my ass up the pillar that I said that I asked you to do because I couldn't do it, and then did it anyways. It seems we've arrived in time to catch another mass outbreak.
Yes.
Yes, that guy. Remember Garrick's advice. Perhaps those sticky globs could be a big help. Now then, let's begin our research.
You mean my research?
Our research. You can let me know if you wish to give Munchlax some guava berries as well. It will grant you a bit of insight into the Pokemon gathering in these mass outbreaks.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'll just go find out for myself.
Investigate 3 mass outbreaks.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the one on Fire Spit Island. Totally.
I'm just going for the 3 closest ones.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Oh, it's Glenmeow.
Bam!
Glenmeow can just get to run. They're very skittish.
Which is weird, because they're dark types. No, wait, they're not dark types, are they?
Oh. No, they're normal.
Yeah. It's because the evolution's a dark type.
Now, if I see the shiny. Here's the thing. Since I'm on a mission, I don't know if I can find them shiny right now.
I don't know. I'd assume it still randomly spawns the Pokemon. Like, I would assume
yeah, I don't
that
think they're
isn't-
set.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine they're set, which means that, yeah, they should be able to be.
Go away.
Just catch them. They're literally not wanting to run. Unless you ran them into a wall.
I think this Glenmeow over here is the last one.
I'm upset with the stupidity the story pulled. Well, I mean, that still involves him.
Go, Glenmeow, go. Awesome. Okay. That one's closer.
Yeah, he can't do it. Then he does it after you fly in. It's like, well, bullshit.
Do it. It's another Glenmeow outbreak. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Magmar. Oh boy.
Yeah. Bet you need to catch this one.
Yes, I do.
Sometimes I'm like, how the hell is that not technically a,
They take 3.
Fuck! They take 3 fucks.
Okay. You're right.
Guys, these have a 3 on the fuck scale. This should not be confused with the fuckability scale, which is a completely different scale.
What? It didn't one-shot it. Down the love crash and burn. Goodbye, Magmar.
It's not Garrick's fault. That's fair. Could you breathe?
I love Lunar.
So far today's stream, we have not had any lag, or like not any like frame drops or anything. The only thing we've had is encoding lag, which means it's like actually the computer.
Yeah.
So,
Shit, no, I didn't mean to.
so far we've actually had very good internet today, which is nice.
No.
What was
Second-
it?
It was trying to run away. I was like, no.
Oh, gotcha.
That actually hit. Are you kidding?
How the heck did you avoid Fire Blast? I mean, I know that dodging's a thing, but like,
I don't know really how they hit me so quickly because
yeah,
I have obscurity on.
yeah.
Like I used Lunar's blessing twice.
Oh,
on
yeah.
accident.
Yeah, I did look up, I can't remember if I talked about this on camera. I did look up, there are a lot of status effects in this game. I still have actually no idea how that move works.
Which move?
The one that we were trying to figure out where it becomes like shrouded or whatever.
Shrouded, really?
The one that you just used.
Lunar's blessing.
Yeah, the one that causes things to like miss more often.
Yeah.
I literally Googled and like searched through Bulbapedia. No one has any explanation of what more likely to miss, like whatever that word is.
Yeah.
I forget what it literally says in the description, so you could like
Became obscure.
yeah, like what became obscure does, like how it works. Nobody.
Nobody
So, like,
but me.
Unless some like
all
coder has,
the
or like
time.
some data miner has figured that out, and I haven't found any evidence of it. Like, it's not a status effect, and I can't find any evidence of how it works.
Unless Magmar. Never mind.
Holy crap! That's a
Shit.
flamethrower. But they also have some, yeah, the status effects like are not even the standard status
Oh,
effects.
Wait, Cresselia, I just can't one-shot anything.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull up the list. If they have, I haven't seen. Like, I literally Googled the phrase, and I've not found any information on it. It also doesn't help that whatever the specific phrase is like similar to another phrase that is used generally for the Pokemon franchise. So it's like it's hard to find any information on it. So it's totally possible someone has, and I just can't find it. But it's not even listed on Bulbapedia, as far as I can tell. Anyways, let me look up Arceus status effects.
Yeah, it seems like my Pokemon just can't one-shot anything.
To be fair, though, Mr. B, data miners data mined the hell out of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and people still didn't know how shiny hunting worked in it for 2.5 years.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, people literally were shiny hunting wrong in that game.
We shiny
for
hunted wrong.
years because nobody understood what the hell the data meant.
Yeah, we hunted wrong in those games, and we got all the Pokemon.
Yeah, every shiny hunter shiny hunted wrong.
So, we got lucky.
This is why I've said that Game Freak should just release tutorial videos for every single game saying, this is how to shiny hunt properly in our games. Because clearly,
Seriously.
not even data miners can figure it out. So it's a little bit obtuse.
I'm no longer obscure. Oh no, I just used Lunar's blessing and it heals me.
So, status conditions do not persist outside of battle for any status condition. Not just poison. No statuses continue outside of battle in this game.
Yeah, I know.
Which
that.
was pretty obvious. But
Oh, now you one-shot the Pokemon.
you know what pisses me off for this?
What?
There is literally I'm literally looking at a guide on status conditions. They don't list what the status conditions are. It's like, maybe I want to know what they are, not just how they work.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, here's all status conditions.
It's Fee.
So,
It's Celio. Hello.
now this isn't going to give specific information, it's just going to give general information.
Yeah.
So, paralysis. May not be able to perform moves. Reduce speed. So, electric type's unaffected. So, very standard. That one works exactly the same as normal. Drowsy. So this is replacing sleep. The Pokemon gets sleepy and may fail to act. Damage received from attacks is increased. So while you're drowsy, you actually take more damage. Poisoned. Some HP is drained at the end of every turn. Poison and Steel types can't be poisoned. I'm assuming that means it's not toxic. It literally means that it's poison. Burned.
We left that door wide open.
Yeah. So burned, HP is drained at the end of every turn, and attack stat is reduced.
Again, it just... I think my phone is finally having connection issues.
Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to. And fire types can't be burned. And then there's the new one, Frostbite. So instead of having the normal Frozen, they have Frostbite, which is HP is drained at the end of every turn. Special attack is reduced. Ice types can't be frostbitten. What the hell does that mean? Oh, never mind. I know what that means. Okay.
You know what things mean?
Yes.
Really? I'm surprised I haven't battled a lot of Celio.
Apparently, if a battle is in snowy weather, the effect can be applied, or the effect is more likely to be applied. So you're more likely to be frostbit if you're in icy weather.
Oh, interesting. Maybe tomorrow.
Which is that's actually real cool.
Can I call you then?
So then here we go. So here's some. Oh, here we are. All hidden status conditions. So unaware is a hidden status condition.
Caught unaware, yeah.
Yeah. Obscured. This is the one we were trying to figure out. So obscured Pokemon has its evasion boosted.
Yep.
But what we can't figure out is by how much. Like, I literally have not yet found what value it's boosting it by.
Yeah, like...
And that's why I was struggling to find this out, because it's like, yeah, obscured status effect. And it's like, ugh, trying to find that out is like a pain in the ass.
Alright. We're back at my...
Fixated. This move will deal increased damage, but any damage dealt to the Pokemon is also increased.
I've got more information for the Survey Corps to offer, my
That's interesting.
Professor Lavington. I have been researching these mass outbreaks too, Captain. Celine's orders. I'd be happy to share. I just have one little request first. Will you marry me? Battle me. Yes, battle me, not marry. I need to train more in order to become an even greater member of the Survey Corps. I'll be waiting for you at the Gingo Landing. I'm taking this seriously, so I hope you do too.
Oh, here's an important piece of information. Based on, and this is a site's findings. You can reduce or increase a Pokemon's offensive or defensive stats as many times as you want. These effects do not stack.
Yeah, I knew that.
So what I'm meaning is the obscure effect that we were talking about, that doesn't stack. Doing it more than once does not make it last longer or do anything different. So like there isn't +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6 like in other Pokemon games. It's just it's in effect or it isn't in effect.
Okay.
So at least according to
battle
this.
me if you want to learn more about massive mass outbreaks.
You're on. Whoa, what did you do to your hair?
You've solved a lot of problems for us since you fell from the sky, but I still have more strawberry core experience I need to prove that you can depend on me.
Mr. B, I only like girls.
I know what.
And without
girls
some
like boys.
significant convincing that the word Mr. in your name is a lie,
Hey, soul sister.
I don't think I'll be able to battle you in quotes.
Ah, Pikachu, how adorable. You actually did more damage than I thought. Congratulations, you're still dead. That was a critical.
Yep.
I got a critical, Vegeta!
By the way, this will probably be this quest will probably be the last one.
Okay. Wait, that was super effective? Really? God, my samurai is just destroying our team.
Yep.
I'm mime.
Mr. Mime. You are drowsy.
Still fucked.
But yeah, oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, once I hit you, you're dead.
It's just a matter of time.
Really? Oh, you lucky new Thunder Punch. Okay.
That's why it used it.
Congratulations, you made it to my second Pokemon, Akiri. You've gotten one Pokemon stronger.
It's a miracle.
Dang it! What incredible strength! I'm proud to call you my
Protege.
protege.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've surpassed the master.
Yeah.
And I have always surpassed
Seriously.
the master.
You're incredible, young bro. I want to become strong like you.
If anything, you're
Hug.
my protege.
If I become a worthy opponent, then I know I could do the Survey Corps proud. Pikachu, you understand how I feel? If we can understand each other, that means Pikachu and I really can get stronger. Maybe if I use this Thunderstone.
I'm gonna say I can give you a Thunderstone.
And I think we'll start by sharing a nice big plate of potato mochi.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Yay! Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you what I came here to tell you. Hug. I'll explain what the professor and I discussed. We think Pokemon are getting... Pokemon are gathering around lingering traces of energy left behind by the space-time rift. But we need to investigate more to learn how those energy traces relate to rainstorms.
I don't understand a word you're saying, but it sounds like you know what you're talking about, and that's good.
Seriously. Also, he's mine.
I promise, bitch, I'll fight you. I'll become a worthy opponent to you.
I'm pretty sure he's already promised to like several other girls much
you
higher
get
on the
to
total than you.
When you want to grow stronger.
I'm pretty sure
see
the
you
Pearl
later,
Clan leader
bitch.
are stealing him.
He's my man. I'm first girl.
No, I'm pretty sure you're like third. I like the Survey Corps. It's good to see young people so passionate about their cause. Girl,
You're just
you
as old
are
as
also
us.
young. Aren't you?
Good dying.
All right, next we visit the Coronet Highlands. Or at least that would be the plan, but I've yet to hear a single sighting of mass outbreaks in the Highlands.
Maybe we should wait a bit.
If and when we do hear of any sightings there, let's meet up at the Highlands camp.
Okay. 98 complete.
Yep, let's head. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
more room in your satchel.
No roll.
So yeah,
room.
let's head on
I mean,
to
we
better
can stop here.
pastures. That works too.
Alright, guys. That is going to have to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to our videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. It is possible we might get done next stream.
Get done soon. Yeah, I'll probably
'Cause-
we'll probably just go through once we're done with all these quests and see how many numbers we're missing and where they are.
Yeah, we'll have to
So-
make sure we get all of them done.
Yep, we'll figure it out, and then we'll come back to you with our findings.
Yep. So, see you guys later. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.